Hello and welcome to another edition of 5 Minute Features. In this one, we're going to be talking about dashboard relationships. So if you've been modeling dashboards and dabbling in metric views in Databricks, and if you're coming from the same BI school as me, the Kimball one, you've probably been wondering why we can't do proper star schemas in Databricks. But it seems like we've got at least the first step towards that in this new feature. So let's dive into it and take a look. I've been doing a little bit of pre-cooking on this one. So you're actually going to be starting with a dashboard that I've already done, where everything is set in stone, and we're just going to be taking a look at how it looks from there. So first things first, I've added 5 tables here. Two of them are what I would consider fact tables. So I have my orders and I have my budget. And then I have 3 dimensions: customer, product, and date. All three of my dimensions are connected to both of my fact tables. I only have keys. I haven't dabbled into making IDs. I probably should have, but since it's just demo, we'll just have to do with the keys. So basically, that's what I have. And then in the data pane, you'll notice up here a new field that says relationships. It's in a public preview, and it should be available almost everywhere. If you click it, you're going to be brought to this UI. If people have been working in Power BI, it feels very familiar. Basically, you have tables. You can drag them along. You have these little lines that indicate the relationships. And instead of a star and a one, you have an M and a one, so a many to one relation. Um, so you see I've already done the relationships. If I click the edit button here, you'll see this is the prompt that basically gets brought up if you press add relationship. So if I just press edit on one of these, so you'll see I have 2 tables connected: orders and customer. And I have a simple condition, so I just have 2 fields that are equal to each other. I can also do custom conditions, and then I can actually write a SQL expression. So let's say I need to trim on one side, or maybe I need to convert into a string on both sides or something like that. I would say all of that. If you need to do it, please do it downstream, do it in your tables. If you can't do it in your tables, do it in your metric views, and then import those metric views into here. Cardinality, you can do many to one or one to many. Uh, in my opinion, that's more or less the same because it's just about which one of these tables you choose first. But yeah, so that's what you can do at the moment. You can't do many to many. One to one doesn't exist either. But I mean, if you have a many to one that is technically a one to one, I imagine it would work the same. So this is what it looks like, and you can see here I've connected my orders and my budget to all 3 of my dimensions. Easy as. So if I just for the sake of it, if I click this one, you'll just see the only change here. It's basically that this says budget instead of orders, right? So one thing I'm still missing here is the ability to do this in code, because right now you have to do, I don't know, 10, 15 clicks to add a single relationship. I'm sure it's coming at some point, but as of right now, it doesn't exist in code. It does, however, get rendered in code into the AIBI Dashboards.json. I can show that to you guys in a second. I guess I can just export this and we can take a look at. First off, if we just go to the graphs here, so this is AI created. No reason to try and hide that. You'll probably see it if you start reading the text and these kind of things. So I had Genie created. But you'll see here from this that I can actually add my total budget and my net order value on my calendar year from my from my date table. I mean, this seems so simple when you say it like this, but this is something we've been missing for a while. And if I do, let's say, if I press 2021, if I press one of these columns here, it'll actually go ahead and cross filter the other ones, right? So I mean, it's basic BI stuff, but it's just something we've been missing. Another thing you might notice is that we can do measures across our 2 facts. So this is the orders versus budget, the nominal gap. I've also calculated a ratio between the two. So basically, we're calculating across the 2 facts, right? Across the 2 grains, and we're actually able to show those across all of our dimensions. So if I select a single brand here, um, everything else gets filtered by that. So it works exactly how it would in a proper star schema, and that's really amazing, I think. Sometimes you get amazed by little things. For the relationships, just for a quick little overview. So this is how it's going to look in the lv-dash.json. So you have your sources here. These are basically your tables, right? And they all have a name and identifier. Then you have the relationships down here. And why I think this is interesting is because in my head, this should be the first step towards us getting a similar relationships experience inside of metric views. I've heard it teased a couple of times already. So I'm really looking forward to that because I think that's the key to unlocking this at a much greater scale, and a much better way for it to exist, where it actually exists alongside your metric views, alongside your KPIs, and all these kind of things. So yeah, that's the dashboard relationships for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Something that I've been waiting for a while. And yeah, let me know what you think, and consider subscribing for more content like this. And in any case, have a great day.